Здравейте на всички, аз съм Резарекс, добре дошъл в епизод номер 3 на Alan Wake 2. Предния епизод най-накрая се добрахме до Bright Falls, направихме още няколко разследвания, тъйцък, уницък, намерихме доказателства и, разбира се, кошмарът най-накрая започна, така че без повече приказки и така нататък. Настанете се удобно, надявам се да се забавляете, който не се е записал за канала, може да го направи по всяко едно време. Лайкчета, дислайкчета, коментари долу. Да почнем да пукаме някакви диви свини.
But he still got up.
Але
The
Сага.
page predicted all of it.
Забрахте.
It helped me fight him.
Yes.
He just appeared.
Той още на тюля е.
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow
Смисъл,
we need to make
Найтингейл
sense
по
of
него
this.
застрелях. Шерифа просто изчезна. Окей. We were attacked by a dead man. What happened to the sheriff?
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting
А
on.
пък Найтингейл
He seemed
говореше за
anxious, like he dreaded what
кликъра
was coming.
от
One
първата
more
игра.
mystery.
Дето
There is
Алан го
no
намира.
rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd
Malkia
love to
light
blame this
switch.
on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you went on to say it.
Ся,
Now we can figure
подробности.
out a way forward.
Is this the work of the
The
cult?
victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster.
Не баш.
Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to
Много ме
start
кеф,
relearning
когато
this cult's
направят
goal.
смисъл като
Their purpose.
флашнеш някой с седанета.
There's
Nope.
one of the pages on the floor.
Виждам маняк.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Друго няма ли? Само той.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
You can read your collected manuscripts page in the main place. Saga fight Nightingale with the light. Saga pursues. Окей. Тука. Какво имаме? Nightingale attacks.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future.
Ола.
There's no rational explanation.
Алан
This
Уейк,
is
нашия
the case we
Джизъс.
must solve.
Добре, те се предполагам, че просто идват тука. Баяша са. Още три. What the fuck. Beg on, your flies. Fly, false. Code of tea. Тук е бая. Не. Кейси. The code of the tree is performing ritual to create monsters. Victim of killing became who's involved are psychology, symbols. Who is involved? Чакай, че имам още едно, де. Някой те задолне. Добре, тук имам още едно, което е бранчне. Code ritual, what is? Victim's body organs covered in writing, page found inside a chest. Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. Бахте как са бранчна. Да, той ще ни сигурно overarching сторито, те да го кажем. Overarching кейса. Fall into the dark. Добре, мога ли да се апгрейдна най-ефтиното 12? More bullets! Yes! Аз не съм стрелял още един патрон, ама. Календар ли какво е? Mercetter won't roll over on the issue. Добре, не. Шайка може да не избухвам, ама. Той просто ми пускат. Окей. Нещо друго тук. Шмап. Там са скриптите. Окей-доки.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else
Has
gets
been
hurt.
attacked.
Okay.
Okie-dokie. Track Nightingale at Cauldron Lake.
Must be locked from the other side.
Diggy.
We heard gunshots. You all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
What? There's not. За какво стана въпрос?
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing.
Малган,
How could he do anything?
може ли малко по-бързо, брат? Шит, нямам ключ за тук.
That's crazy talk.
Той тук ми искаше ключ, май.
Monsters aren't sheriff. Like poof, he's gone.
Кейси, чил, брат. Чил. Не е нужно да се насираш. Малко монстъри.
I need bolt cutters.
Оф, трябва да намеря тя пусти болт катъри къде са. Ай, лето, момче. Аре.
They're a fine pair.
Добре, те са още тука. Обаче с тази работа. Какво става, чушо? Какво го затворих, маняка?
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Аз мога ли нещо? Добре, толкова не можахте да сложите на анимация някакъв JPEG, нещо. Да я знам аз.
It's not opening.
Тук ще има някакви работи.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's
I
end.
want out. Something bad's going down. I can feel it.
Той все още е с...
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every... No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
Ще да кажа, че прилича малко на Алан, ама не.
You can sit here and stew for a while.
След той буквално единствен, дето седи през цялото време те обърнат.
Is it really...
Добре, то ще досере нещо пейзажа. Лабуш!
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
Моля,
We
взема
need to be prepared
колата.
in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in,
Солдов
Casey?
шотган,
A smart choice, Anderson.
нещо, примерно. Добре, траки
Agent
найде...
Casey here. Yeah, we need backup. The Bright Falls case, whoever you can spare, ASAP.
То скоро се чука там.
Think we'll actually find
Аребаце!
Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Споко, бате, целият град ще трябва да
I'm gonna take a
разфъкаме
quick look
после.
around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a
What?
bit.
Пич, ти няма да побързаш. О, е басната в газа. Бай! Много кофти, че смисъл. Сага, може ли по-бързо да тичкаш, моето момиче? Искам да разгледам, искам да експлорна.
That weather forecast for Deerfest. I've been working on this float for a month straight. If it rains, I am gonna lose it. It will
Ola.
ruin all the paper mache. That shit is delicate.
Пейпер мачете ли, брат? Дете, 100 праш. Кейси, вземи колата, ела да ме вземеш. Аз малко ще се пообиколя. Моля, прескоча. Мога да се шмугнеш. Бал си ма, Дана. Ясна ми тази работа. Тук нещо.
It's so
Take it easy.
quiet here now.
Now, why'd you go and do that?
Шш, тихо.
Dumping around like...
Ноп. То с направи дал те в 4. Ауи! О, няма още тези гони. Моля го бута, сипе кафето.
It's not for the bird.
Добре, back to the woods. Тук за момента не ми позволява. Явно трябва тук да почне да се случват гавнята, за да стане интересно тук. Значи сега изкочвам. Мога ли по-бързо?
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings.
Мързима
Ready to
те на крака, брат. Поне едно колело да ми бе взели. Но колело.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know
Na
why
strada sa?
Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer.
Така, айде кажи.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha ha. The same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back.
Ти говорят за
After
DLC-то,
that case, I
експанжена,
started
то
looking into
смисъл,
Wake's disappearance on the
whatever.
side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
Него между другото не съм го играл,
I
ама
just
всички
wanted
казват,
you
че
to
било
have all
някакво
the
ме.
facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find
Историята било
ourselves in the
ме.
middle of a horror
Ме.
story.
И въпреки всичко са го вкарали до някаква степен. Въпреки че там Алан не прилича много на Алан. Нито е лаке. Много важно да е лаке. The Heart.
The
Окей,
page
трябва да
says
намерим
Nightingale's in
Найтингел.
something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks.
Какъв
Let's
този
start looking for Nightingale
мотоциклет?
where he was killed.
Къде отиваме, братчето? Чай сега. Чакай малко. Дурба бала да видя мапа. FBC Station. Тъй, паркинг лот. Ние какво сега? Може да аксеснем тая зона тук, ля? Ама не, чай, тото не е ли шортката, дето Point of Interest? Добре. Тук имам Point of Interest някакъв. Или може би съм го пропуснал първия път, като ходих.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this? Or because they can see what's coming?
Трябва да намериш
Impossible things
алката
are
в
happening here.
Shadow Realm.
A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic.
Кейс
To
е...
see the clues.
Бах ти, какво е красиво.
To solve the case.
Йоо. Еба сякото. Има ли фотомод, между другото? Всички игри имат фотомод, искам да дали има фотомод. Не. Много гадно, че не е в Steam. Не знам в какво беше сега. Alt F1, Ctrl Alt, Shift F1, Alt Shift, F12 не работи в print screen. Най-лесното. Готово. GG.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
Той сега е отворено.
They don't.
Чакай малко.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted areas.
Hello.
sign.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important
То се
government
от
business, fixing this impressive
телевизора.
piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
Брат, малко се скери.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga.
Да бе, FBC, вярно е.
I bet a family member made it.
Не, те следят Counter-Lake.
How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery.
No,
hometown was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Дали се още?
That's the raccoons. They were real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't know right through a garbage can.
That's all
Не
I've got
помня
for the moment.
в видеото, дето гледах за сторито на Control, защото просто ми беше интересно да видя как са преплитат двете.
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be
И
here.
не помня дали Джеси остана... Той изглежда точно като нещо, дето мога го гърмиш. Те мога да ги пляскам. Да, аз той го отворих. Или тя може би по-скоро ми показват къде са това. Добре, никой няма спре. Federal Bureau of Control. Maintenance note. Clear sign of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it. So any alerts will come our way, but definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigation depth. То това е цялото. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix things. Reading, change the tempering, put more secure metal, causing around the... Помислих, че е нещо за бюрото. Трябва. Добре, значи тия, щом не мога ги гърмим, не са някакви collectibles, значи просто не дадат значение за той къде има такива работи. Прибери пищака, мацка. Ох, как ще ги изпускам тия, особено пък късно вечер.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Добре, за вас е малко по-светло, при мен е бахти тъмното. Бахтякото. Аз съм някакъв мръсен.
Our crime scene's drowning.
Има знак, има знак.
Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale, but the page did place him at Cauldron Lake in an
You can use to activate Saga
him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Добре, сега вече го чейте. Вътре тук мисля, че имаше пак нещо. Кеф ма какво, в смисъл, доста по-разчупено е тъй и някак си се чувстват много както трябва.
Monsters, overlaps.
Нямам търпение после да видя нещата с Салан как ще са.
What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective, acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Да, ама те като гледам, че не се носи финеря. Добре, би трябвало с Q да буства финеря. Или аз първо трябва да намеря булстара. В смисъл, финеря с булстара. Те, че да го гледаме. Аха.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Да ти по-добре остане тук, въпреки че най-вероятно може би ще умреш. Сори, смисъл. Искам да видя само ето. Тук не знам дали съм. Тя тук е къщата. Чакай сега малко. Трябва да отида от другата страна. Трябва да заобиколя. Аре, мацка. Трябва да стана чок газар на спейса. Само искам да проверя обаче тук нещата. Как усили финера изведнъж. Продливци тук. Ще има ли? Малко. Добре, показваме го тук някъде. Даваме ги с въпрос, те че предполагам, че... Не. Ето, тук има знак, ама... Ето го четохме, тук се излиза. Тук няма нищо. Чай се, той... Не. То може би... Тя ще заключената. Добре. Значи се замина долу. Тук е този. Оп. Ето ги следите. Добре. Там нагоре не е нищо. Тук ще почва пуцани. Тук ще има пукница.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Батерии. Само че предполагам трябва да бъде насам. Супер гига крипарското. Много яко. Даже не е full night още. The fuck?
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light.
Никаква представа.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Буста ми с това.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
Okay. Сега ще има Сагът се обърне.
Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Добре, значи сега трябва да отида в къщата на вещицата. Сега, пичуе. Ще ме оставите ли набързо само да прехвърля тук две-три неща? Сега Find Safe Haven, Nightingale,
I know
Overlap.
Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
Аха.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place.
Shadow Realm.
You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold, like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree, which is ladle.
Примерно. Follow you into the dark. Той песен ли или? Той май е песента от между чаптарите там. Да. Тихо, че копирайт. Да, ама той го гледа. Добре, кейсборд. Тук имам символ. Така. И ми остава още един. Good case image feels almost дрън. Не е ли на symbols? Psychology. Дай, тук има още две. Добре. Murder at Cauldron Lake. Бая. Той имаме бая, само тия.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
Тъй, това е готово. Witch's Hut. Аз бях там, ама. Нямаше нищо още. Тъй, това е готово.
To stay safe, but for something more to be revealed as well.
Добре. Да, светлината показва и други неща, ама ще видим дали тук ще ги има. Най-вероятно ще ги има, щом тя го казва.
I need to find the witch's hut.
Да, знам къде е. Грубо. Доста грубо. Тук е малко лагняциус. Те, излизаме от тук. Трябва да се кача и тук е те.
This is the witch's hut.
Yes.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page, following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Бато, имаш ли фенер? Добре, влизам.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
A fuse? What? Те като гледаш тази къща има ли фусе? По-скоро да я запалиш, момче. What?
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
То много хубаво, ма. Тук насам. Ако дойда.
This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Get ready, ми харти. Нищо не ме джъмпна. Бас. Какво беше? По-скоро да. Има някакви неща оставени покрай тия сташове. Кикнах. Бра. Деба. Бациликус. Господа бацили. Цили ми не били. А така. Я затвори тук вратната. Quick save. Менява се. Така.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Изведнъж се появиха корабийки. То трябва да го таком. Чек. Влез, мацка. Затворя, така. Мога с този финер. Много добре. Така.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Примерно.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Words on the heart script. Пак ще говорим с
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Добре, намерихме го.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some
Тука мога
ATV
ли?
tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Да.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Не съм. На стор. Оп.
Christ!
Dear me.
Need to get rid of the darkness surrounding that thing.
Айде.
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Моля си ги quick slot-на. Примерно на 4. Вкусня. Какво е? Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Добре, значи имаме някъде кодче. Я тук малко аптечки. А така. Манускрипт. Да. Manuscript pages. Нещо друго. Тук няма нищо. Малко гадно се гайдва. Нещо друго няма да зазем.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. Mirror има направят лейка. Добре. Saga at the general store.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They'd been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night, wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
Тук имаме ли нещо? Сърчице. Туп, сърчице. Words on the heart. Така?
Sounds literary, but what does it mean?
И това Where's the heart? Ти сериозно ли? Where's the heart? Ще го вземаш или не?
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Не. Сега трябва да намерим кода за сейфа. Да си вземе тая пъхчица. Ета каунтър. Къде е кода? Аз се погледах между другото какъв е. 705, 713, 17, 23. Ага. Don't forget update код. Я тилт си. Помни, Кристал Болгейт.
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
05, 05, 13, 13, 17, 17, 23, 23, 39, 739 трябва да е. 739, 739, 730. Yes! Пушкани! Луп. А така. Quick slot number 2. Те, батерието се зарежда само като свърши. Травма път. Само те само по две да се стакват. Без тъпто. Хендгън ама. Suit of shotgun. Ексаленте. Дай ми само че патлака, защото тя си го наметна на гръбчето, брат. Perform the ritual to open the overlap. Само че аз къде трябваше да са?
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale.
Тука надолу.
Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder, but it is exciting.
Huh? You have found the ultimate guide. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished my ahma on the porch trailer. Banani the fuck, man? Banani the fuck? Дай тъс кутия тука. How do you like the knitting? Hero. I had made just for you. Спорт, интерес, горе. Тъй, тук не остават още 2-4. Бая. Ола. Случайно някакви патрони нещо. Люп. No bullets, no bullets. Честно снака. Тъде тук е ритуал сайда. Добре. То добре, че се отклоних, защото успях да намеря по този начин още една кутийка. Не знам дали ще се завърти пак на нощ, на ден после. Или те ще се остане. Цък. Има някакво лакче. Между другото, я чакайте само да проверя нещо. Добре, сега вече е както трябва. Спрях просто тотално рейтрейсинга, защото да. В момента, особено както вали, 30 FPS. То заради той се чеше на мастия. Добре, айде да направим ритуала. Още някой? Интересно, че тук трябва да бустна. В единицата не беше нужно да буствам. Тъй, тук някой ще скочи ли не? Ремацка. Дава на бабката сърцето. Което е всъщност на Найтингейл. Но макевко беше тъмно, валеше и се изведнъж спря.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
О, да се активира пак бабето. Ага. Ама яко. Йо. Тук е някакво надрусан лент. Тук е. Не. ЛСД. Нормалните. Пеко. Нормалните. ЛСД с пеко. Нормалните. Окей. Тук обаче слагаме край на този епизод, защото да. Мисля, че е много добро място. Там преди да влезем в надрусан лент. И да видим какво става. Така че, благодаря много, че гледате и бяхте с мен. Надявам се да се забавляли. Ако е било така, лайкчета, дизлайкчета, коментари долу. И ще се видим с вас в следващия епизод. Чай се презаредя батерията. Чао от мен за сега.